The SciPy conference does reserve the legal right to put crab hands on you. There's a clause in our contract.
Okay, do you want to give your introduction to us? Okay, yeah. Well, I'm psyched to be here. I'm Leah Wasser. I'm the executive director and founder of pyOpenSci. So open source software is really the foundation of open science, which is driving our research forward. And when you think of open, you might think about anyone can participate. There's open free tools, so everyone has the tools that they need to do their science and create Python packages. And you might think that it's so important to science, like maintainers are going to get value and credit for doing this critical work in academia. Now, the reality is that open doesn't necessarily mean inclusive. And the reality is that it can be tricky to create a Python package, and it's not always clear what tools people should be using. And the reality is, in traditional academic environments, maintainers are not always valued for this really important work. So I want you to imagine a world where everyone can participate. Imagine a world where scientists have the tools that they need, and creating Python packages is a straightforward process. I want you to imagine a world where maintainers get credit for the work that they're doing that's so critical to science. We need your help. pyOpenSci needs your help in working towards that world and that vision. We have 3 programs that we're working on. The first is a peer review process of scientific software. We're working on packaging resources that support that peer review process. And then finally, we have partnerships with lots of people that are growing in the community. And all of this is supported by a diverse, inclusive community. So let's talk about Python packaging. We're trying to build consensus, and we're doing that by a review process of every page in our packaging guide to make sure that we get consensus. We're talking to people and getting review from people across the scientific ecosystem, but also maintainers of packaging tools, PyPA members, core Python members. That consensus then drives our peer review standards and recommendations for what a software package should look like. Our peer review process allows for a Python-specific review. It supports usability and documentation. Why? Because we want scientists to know about your package, find it, understand how to use it, and what it can do for them. And then finally, we care about long-term maintenance and package health. So we're going to be tracking that over time. If a maintainer needs to step down, we're going to try to find someone new, or we're going to try to let the community know and gracefully sunset the package. We also have a partnership with the Journal of Open Source Software. So what that means is with one review, you can get the code review from us, and they'll be fast-tracked through JOS. So it's a couple of days to a week. They're only going to review your paper, so you can get pyOpenSci and a JOS publication. And then finally, we're starting to partner with other communities like AstroPy and PyHeliophysics and Pangeo around affiliated packages. So with one review, you can then get pyOpenSci, Journal of Open Source Software, and become an affiliated package with one of our partner communities. It's a triple win with this one review. Diversity is core to everything that we do, and the way that we're enforcing that is every single review consists of members from different backgrounds in the review. What is happening? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Do I have another minute or am I done?
You have like 30 seconds.
Yes, can I wrap up?
Do.
I was trying to understand what was happening. That's amazing. Okay.
I'm gonna stand.
We also offer a mentorship program if anyone wants to get involved in review but hasn't done it before. I want to thank everyone for your time and attention. We're having a sprint tomorrow, so feel free to join us. There's lots of ways that you can get involved. You can become a reviewer. You can become an editor. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Leah.